What's going on, guys? Your boy Maze. We're back with another video, and in today's video, guys, me going over the final boss trio here and teaching you guys how to get in the top 5% score. We're gonna be doing a run together, guys, and we're gonna see what we're able to do. So we have two teams here that we're gonna be using. We have the goddess team, and then we also do have the unknown team. So you have two different options here in terms of teams you guys can actually run. This goddess team is gonna get you a top 5% guaranteed. So we'll do one run with this, and then we'll actually do a run with the full unknown team as well and see where we can score with that. So if you guys enjoyed the video, definitely make sure to like and subscribe as per usual. And yeah, pretty much what we're running for this setup, we want to make sure we have the goddess card set, so I'm actually going to put that on right now for the goddess team. But you want to run red SR Elizabeth backline and make sure you have the holy relic as well, just to get the HP related. You do have the blue Margaret, you have red Sariel, and then you have red Tarmiel. So this is going to be the exact setup you guys are going to run with the goddess card set as well, guys. And then putting on HP food is going to be really beneficial. And then yeah, we're gonna hop in with this and let's see what we're able to do. So we should be able to get a really good score with this. Alright, guys, so we're hopping into the final boss Twigo and trio. But pretty much, guys, the strategy with this team is going to be just build as much basic stats as you can as fast as possible, guys. So that's pretty much the strategy here. What we're going to do is we're actually going to make sure we target the Wilo here with Sariel, because we're trying to crit him, but we're also trying to you know, not kill everybody pretty much, because the way Sariel works to get basic stats is that he has to crit the enemy to actually increase his basic stats, right? So we're just gonna do some crits right there. We do top deck some buff cards, which is really good. If you do finish with a rank 3 of the you know, Margaret buff, by the way, you're gonna get really good score as well. And yeah, and Tarmiel obviously getting hit is gonna be big because that is gonna increase the basic stats of the entire team. So hopefully you can actually let your Tarmiel get hit. Mine is honestly not even getting hit as much, so that's not too good actually. But what we'll do is we'll do the AoE right here. Actually no, we'll cleanse first. We'll do AoE, and then we'll follow up with the Margaret AoE as well. And yeah, you're pretty much, guys, just trying to build as much basic stats. By the end of the fight, you want to have everybody completely built if possible. Killing the enemies, there's no real gimmicks really. You just kind of kill them, right? There's no like necessarily like a gimmick that you need to be doing. So you just want to just, you know, let loose your cards and you guys should be good. So yeah, when you get hit like that with Tarmiel, that's going to be good because you're going to be able to build up basic stats. You can actually check your Tarmiel to see how much you've built. So I'm at 3 stacks of his basic stat passive, and then on Sariel we're at 3 on his, and then with Margaret on hers we're at 2. So we just want to make sure we definitely increase the amount of buffs we're using. So we're going to do this buff right here. We're going to do the AoE, follow up single target. And yeah, this should pretty much finish it off, and then we'll move into the next phase, and hopefully we can get some more buff cards as well. But we do also need to get a, you know, enough Sariel cards to make sure we get the you know, the crits to build the basic stats. So yeah, we're hopping into the next phase here, and feel free, by the way, to just like ult when you need to, because there's no mission against ulting, and there's no like hell difficulty or like challenge or whatever, if you guys get what I mean. So nothing too crazy in that, right? But what I'm gonna do here is, since we're not top decking, I'm gonna make sure we do the double buff after we do Sariel's AoE. So we do the AoE first, so we don't do too much damage, and then we do the double buff now. Alright, so we're gonna get the double buff going. So we buff up, we buff up again. Right, so that's going to give us all ultimates as well, and I should pretty much have built Margaret's basic stat passive as much as possible here, guys. So Tarmiel is going to get hit. That's going to be good. That's going to proc his you know, his thing right there. That's a buff disable, which is fine, because we're not going to get buffed or debuffed or anything like that. And that's going to be a gauge reduction right there to remove the gauge from both of those characters. That's fine. And then what we can do is we can do this, and we'll see what Margaret's at as well. So she's at 5, so we're good. Sariel is at 4, but we don't have another attack card with him, so that's a little bit unfortunate. Tarmiel is at his 5, so he's completely maxed out. So we'll do this. We'll do the ultimate right here, and then we will actually follow up with the AoE as well, just to make sure we do a ton of damage here, guys. So we're gonna get the cleanse to remove the debuffs, and then follow up with the Margaret ultimate into the middle, which is gonna do 2.6 million damage. It's crazy. And then we follow up with the AoE's card right there, and that should actually finish it off. So yeah, really good you know, team right here, guys, just building up a ton of basic stats, right? And by the end of the fight, we're gonna get a pretty good score here. Let's see. So we're gonna get about 4,600, not too bad. So yeah, it's all just about building basic stats. Really good, guys. So definitely make sure to do that. And let's see where we actually ranked on the final boss here. Let's just see. This is with goddess team, right? So we can do better with the unknown team. So we are in the top 0.77%. Let's see what people are running. We don't see yet. Okay. So yeah, we haven't seen the high scores yet. So there's that. Okay, but let's hop in with the unknown team then. This is the next team that you guys actually want to run as well. Echidna, Freyr, Ram, and then the Nashi. This is going to be a higher score team if I'm not mistaken. So you should be able to reach a little bit higher as well. So definitely try this team out. We're going to hop in here and we're going to see what we're able to do. Alright guys, we're hopping in here. So what we want to do here, one of the missions, if you guys saw, was actually to do a stance cancel, right? So remove stances 3 times from the enemy. So from what I'm assuming here is that we're going to need to do a stance cancel effect with Freyr whenever the enemy does a stance. And then we also have Ram for the stance cancel with her, what's it called, with her stun card, right? So we're just going to do these 2 AoE cards right here. Hopefully they don't do too much damage. We have a million basic stats here as well, so that's another thing too, right? So we just kind of want to watch out with that. But we do the double AoE right there with the Echidna, and then we set up the what's it called, the infect right there. And then yeah, we have the cancel stance here. So now we pretty much are just yeah, we're tanking, you know, we're not really taking too much damage here. Freyr is going to be getting gauge reduction right there, which is fine. And then yeah, he does the buff right there. We have no buff cancel with this team though, unfortunately. We only have rupture, but there is no rupture mission if I'm not mistaken, right? No rupture mission. Oh, there is. Oh, there actually is a rupture mission, so that's why Ram's so good. Okay, so maybe we'll wait till they buff up actually before we do all the rupture cards. So what we'll do is we'll just move cards, right? We'll just move cards because there's really no reason for me to attack here. We can maybe just waste this card as well. You don't want to kill everybody, but we want to use the rupture to do a ton of damage, right? Because we want to apply rupture, pretty much. So yeah, crit chance lower. It's gonna do that, and then Twigo's gonna do his AoE, and then he's gonna do his little attack, and then that's where we're gonna do the rupture. So yeah, we do actually have a rupture mission, guys. So there you go. That's probably why this team is so good, right? Because you have Ram for the rupture, and then you also have what's it called? You do have the Freyr for the stance cancel, right? So we're just gonna do that. We're gonna do the rupture again, and then we're gonna do another rupture as well, just to make sure we get the missions. So boom, we do that. That actually did a good amount of damage as well. So we do it again. That's gonna do the rupture mission, and then we follow up again. Are we gonna be able to get the kill? We do. Perfect. So there we go. So we get all those kills done. Now we can actually move into the next phase here, where we're able to do the stance cancel mission next, right? Because we have a few stance cancels, which is good. What we'll do is we'll just kind of waste our cards here with Ram, because Ram's not really doing too much damage here. And then yeah, we'll just end our turn. Actually, I won't, oh no, yeah, I don't want to get our ultimate though, but I mean, I guess we do want to waste our cards, so at the very least we'll do that, because we do, remember guys, we do have to remove 3 stances from the enemy with stance cancel effects. So when they do stance up next turn, we have 2 stance cancel effects, so hopefully we can top deck another one, and then we'll be able to remove the stances. So let's see. Yeah, that's a gauge reduction, so that does not hit Ram though. I hate to see it. If that hit Ram, that would have been really good. It is what it is. All right, let's see here. Let's move this, merge that, just so we can clear out my hand a little bit, and just kind of end my turn here, because we do need them to stance up. We did top deck another stance removal, really good. So now they're gonna start stancing up, and so this is where we're gonna remove all the stances, guys, so that we're able to get the extra points as well. Look at this pose, bro. What is going on right now? So yeah, there we are. Put up another stance as well, and then what we're gonna do is we're just gonna start stance canceling, right? So we're just gonna stance cancel. I'm gonna merge this, and then next turn we're gonna stance cancel, and then it's gonna be a kill right there, right, guys? So boom, there we go. We get the kill right there. We do another stance cancel. That's gonna get the kill right there, or it's gonna do a good amount of damage. And then next turn, this turn right here, we get stance cancel, and then make sure we get the kill. So we are pretty much following all the missions here, guys, which is good. So that's good. So there we go. Does a little AoE, and he's gonna do his AoE again, and then what we're gonna do is we're gonna stance cancel here, and then just make sure we get the kill with Freyr. So we're just gonna follow up with Freyr cards, and that should be a really good score right there. So stance cancel, pop, and then single target right here. Yeah, we're pretty much full health, so this should be a really good score actually. Let's see. This is probably gonna be around like the 5,000 something, maybe 6k. We did get 2 of the missions done. Let's see. Yeah, so about a 5,300 score right there, guys. Not too bad, man. So we did get 2 of the missions done, and yeah, this is gonna be the main meta team here to actually score really high on the final boss, man. So yeah, you have those 2 comps right there, guys, in terms of scoring. So I got a top 0.15%, not the very highest scores in the game, but pretty high up there. Actually, oh wow, so it didn't even update. Actually, I'm number 1 if it's saying it, and this number should be my number 1. I got number 1 with God's team, really. Okay, so maybe I am number 1 right now. I don't know, guys. It's not showing it, but it shows it here. So that's what my guys team run too. So there we go, man. So this is pretty much the team comp that I was able to run and the score I was able to get. Pretty good stuff. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much it for the Final Boss Twigo. Let me know if this was helpful in the comment section below. But that's going to be it for the video. I'm going to see you guys in the next one, man. Peace out and have a great rest of your day, guys.